Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 2 of the Bobby Carter Championship Series here on NASCAR Heat 5. Now before we jump into this video, I want to say thank you all for the support in episode 1 of the Daytona 500. Y'all killed the analytics. Y'all obviously showed that y'all like this series and I appreciate the support. Now if you want to really support the channel and you want more of the series, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss any NASCAR Heat 5 content. So back to the action, we have the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway today, and we're going to jump right into qualifying. As you see, I did move up my settings from 95 difficulty to 100 difficulty, and we get 31.383, 14th at the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas. So we're not going to be starting on the pole, but we're starting about middle of the pack, so not a bad run. I did like the way the car was doing in practice as well as qualifying. Now Kyle Busch looks like got the pole, so we're coming off a second place at the Daytona 500, missed the win by mere inches, so hopefully we can build upon that and get that dub today at Las Vegas. So we're going to jump right into the race now. I think a couple of people went to the back. Looks like Ty Dillon and Clint Boyer will be going to the back. One of them was in front of us, so we move up one spot in qualifying. So let's see if we can get a win here at the mile-and-a-half Las Vegas Motor Speedway in the second race of the season. We are now on the inside lane, coming up on the final lap before the restart. Green flag is in the air, and we are underway here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. As you cross the line, there will be 39 laps in stage 1. So let's see what happens here in stage 1. Had a very good showing at Daytona 500. Was out in the lead a couple of times, just couldn't close it off as we lost in the final moments to Christopher Bell. Congrats to him. But coming off the backstretch here, still sitting at 13th, going to make a run on a couple of cars past Ryan Newman and go 3 wide with Matt Kenseth. So get inside, hopefully getting about the top 10 with Cole Custer coming up. And we do, so now moving up the field. So good first lap, 33.858, not bad. Obviously we didn't have the benefit of the getting up speed, so good solid first lap. We bump into Suarez a little bit as we come down the first set of turns in lap number 2. So I'm going to get past Suarez, move into 8th position. It looks like a lot of cars run the high line. We're going to stick to the low medium line. Looks like our car is a little tight, so we'll see how that plays out in the later stages of the races, but we're doing a good job moving up the pack. Already in 8th place here, about to get in 7th, get right up on Keselowski, past Alex Bowman for 6th. We get a little too tight, a little too hot into the corner. Had to jam up on the brakes and cut off Keselowski. So 7th place now. Looks like the field is going to take off a little bit as the front 6 cars are going to jump out. Kyle Busch, the pole setter, off to a huge lead already as he has what looks like the best car of the day. But we're going to catch back up to the pack, try to get on that 6th position as we cross the line for the 3rd time. 36 laps to go, 31.914, a solid lap. And there's Dave Blaney, or Ryan Blaney, Dave Blaney's son, who finished 3rd at the Daytona 500. We pass him, and just like that, we're in the top 5. So 4 cars ahead of us. Now working on basically a slew of champions, as well as Kurt Busch in the top 5. So now working on Martin Truex, trying to pass him for that 4th position. Looks like we're not going to get him yet. Maybe we'll get him as we cross the line, and we get him for 4th right at the line. So 35 laps to go, already in the top 5. We have a solid running car, it seems like, today. But if you do notice in the turns, getting a little loose. The back end looks like it wants to come out from underneath us. Hopefully that won't be a big of a problem later in the race. But here we go, trying to catch Hamlin, Kurt, and Kyle Busch. Busch brothers sitting at 1 and 2. Kyle Busch with a huge lead. And we cross the line for the 5th time, so the first 5 laps are down here at the Pennzoil 400. So we're going to jump ahead to lap 15, 25 laps to go, still in that 4th position. Ooh, we actually have a caution, so can't really tell who caused the caution. Looks like some people are pitting, some people are not pitting. We're going to go ahead and pit here, try to get these fresh tires. I mean, you're going to have to pit once in the stage anyway, so we might as well pit here while it's yellow and get to the end of the stage. So very interesting to see the other ones not pit. I guess they're banking on another caution coming out at a later point. But we're going to take advantage. We're going to pit, so we're going to shoot a little bit farther back in the order, as we'll see in a second. Take one can, take 4 tires, get 4 fresh tires, be able to work our way back up the field. And we're going to fall back to 29th, so kind of low, but a lot of cars did stay out, so hopefully we should have no problem passing these group on this fresh 4 tires. But the green flag is back in the air here at Las Vegas, and we're going to have 22 laps to the end of stage 1. So we hit the apron there in turns 1 and 2, but it didn't matter. Look at this run we're getting on this back stretch, just going straight down, straight into the top 22. These fresh tires able to get a lot of grip in the corners, come out firing, coming out shooting. And just like that, we're about to get into the top 20. Gonna have to pass Quinn Hoff. Surprised he didn't come down and try to take us out, trying to go into the pits, if you get that reference. But top 20, gonna work on Justin Haley, who worked really good with in the Daytona 500. Good drafting partners, but gonna pass him. Ty Dillon also had a good run at the Daytona 500, sitting in the 18th position. But looks like we're working our way up the field, kind of getting jammed right here. Gonna try to go low. We have to stay the high line, low line, take it up. I prefer the low line, but with fresh tires, you can't really waste any of these opportunities. We're gonna try to pass as many of these cars as we can. Never know when there will be another caution. But 20 laps to go here at the Daytona 500. Get a little loose. Oh my gosh, made contact with Truex. Bouncing up and down. Oh no. Oh my gosh, what a save. What a save. I thought we had a good save, but Kurt Busch, that was an amazing save. I guess we just kind of came up, clipped Truex a little bit, and he kind of came down and hit our back corner panel. So good save, no caution, and we're running in 23rd now behind Kenseth, Busch, and Denny Hamlin. So we'll see if we can get back up the pack as we come in on the checker or the finish line once more. 19 laps to go here in stage 1. Hopefully we can get some stage points and work our way into the top 10. It's Kurt Busch. He's going to come flying past us on the bottom side, so he got a good run on the bottom side. But look at this jam up. A lot of cars here. It looks like Kyle Busch almost got loose. We're going to try to take the low side force. Some 4 wide action going into turns 3 and 4. Look at this 4 wide going into the turns. McDowell, I think that's Truex, yeah, and Kyle Busch. So we get past the 19th, coming across the line at Pennzoil. So 11 laps left now to go in stage 1. We worked our way up to the 11th position. Now we're going to pass Stenhouse, get a top 10 placing right now. So right now we're in the running for some stage points. We got to obviously hold off the field if we want, but I don't want to be satisfied with the 10. I think we have a really solid car, and we're going to try to get up to the rest of the pack. So Almirola running by himself. Got to work on him before we reach the top. Looks like Brad Keselowski's out in the lead. So he's leading some laps here as we get to Almirola. Looks like we're going to get him at the line. So good passing. Also, some cars did have to pit, so that helped us out. The strategy of the ones who did not pit did not work out, as there has not been another caution since the caution at the beginning of the race. So in the 9th position, 10 laps to go here at Las Vegas, and we're going to jump a little bit farther into the race, going to the final lap. We're up to the 7th position. Not going to be able to catch Truex, but in stage 1 with the 7th place, that's going to give us some stage points, so happy with that. So 7th place, I thought we had a good strategy. I thought this car was running pretty solid. As we'll see who won stage 1 in a second. But Suarez, Hunter Nemechek below us, and it looks like Kyle Busch got the win at the stage 1, so good for him. He has the fastest race car. Wouldn't be surprised if he pulls off a win here, but nobody looks like it's going to pit besides the ones who are lapped down. They obviously have to take their way around if they want a contention, so we do pit, and we're going to start here in the 7th position. Stage 2 underway here at Las Vegas. Complete the first lap in stage 2. I want to apologize if you hear some little like little sounds in the background. Like it's my fan on my laptop working. My laptop's pumping to get these videos out, but I thank you for dealing with that. But we move up to 6th position, so it's kind of obvious at this point who is the cream of the crop in this race. Hamlin's at the front a lot. Harvick, Busch, Kenseth, Keselowski had some run earlier, and Kurt Busch. So we're kind of the set standard, this top 5, this top 6 grouping, and we'll have to work on them a lot this race if we want to get this win, which we're trying to pick up our first win of the season, get that monkey off of our back, and already get into the playoffs. That would be nice. But sitting in the 4th position, coming on the backstretch, got both Busch brothers as well as Harvick in front of us. We're going to try to work our way past Kurt Busch here, take the low line if we can hold our line a little tight, but our back is also wanting to throw us off, so it's an interesting car. So far done a good job taking care of it. But we do get a clean pass on Kurt Busch coming up on 3rd place. Busch and Harvick have been battling out for the lead, so let's see if we can join that fray. Looks like we're going to get a little run on Harvick here, get some speed coming off of the back stretch, catching the leaders, going to get by Harvick, it looks like, in the turn. But we got a little loose, he had to save his car, but so not going to quite get past him. Hopefully he gets pulled up by Kyle Busch as we get across the line. As we're running side by side, this is some tight racing, no really room for error right here. 33 laps to go in stage 2. We finally get past Harvick. Now it's time to work on the leader. Now it's time to work on Kyle Busch. See if we can get that lead some laps here. As it looks like we're going to get a run. We're going to use his draft, try to shoot down into the corners. Kyle Busch takes a low line, so we're going to try to take the high line. And not really making much ground. Hopefully we can get some speed here off the corner. Kyle Busch does a good job blocking. One of the best in the game, the defending champ for a reason. And it's going to take a lot to have to get past Kyle Busch, so let's see if we can get past him here. We had Kyle Busch momentarily, but in turns 3 and 4, his car is so much faster on that bottom line. It's going to be a challenge to hold his lead on him, but we're not giving up yet. We're trying to run this middle line and shoot our way into the backstretch. If we can just take him on this back straightaway like we're doing once more and hold it in the turns, we can get a clean pass here, but he's not wanting to let up. See, look how fast his car is in the turns. But are we going to be able to? It looks like we were faster that time, so trying to come up on the line. We're going to lead a lap here at the Pennzoil 430 laps to go in stage 2. Kyle Busch, though, working that bottom line to perfection. It looks like he's going to battle past us again. Oh, we're going to hold him off again. Get that run on the back stretch. Gets a little tight, but this is good racing at its finest. 2 world-class drivers battling out for the lead, and we finally get a clean pass, put Kyle Busch in our rear view mirror, but he comes flying back up. He has a solid turns 3 and 4. This is going to be a battle all race. It is going to be a fight to the finish between the two of us, and we'll see how that goes on this lap. Oh man, it got a little loose. Saw the back end come out a little bit that time. Might have had Kyle Busch coming into the straightaway, but unfortunately our back end, we had to lay off a little bit in order to fix that. So we're still sitting in second, but you can't sleep on the man coming up on our left side, Kevin Harvick. It looks like he's trying to join this fight. Us and Busch trying to wear each other out. Kevin Harvick, excuse me, not Kyle Harvick. Kevin Harvick been waiting in the weeds, trying to join this group as we make a little contact with the wall. That might be enough for Kevin Harvick to get the low side. It is. So Kevin Harvick's going to work our way. Now we got a battle for Kevin Harvick for second place. Coming off this backstrap right next to each other. Get a nice little run. Try to take it low side on Kyle Busch here. clip the apron, get it loose again, and so we're not going to be able to get to Kyle Busch here, and we still got 26 laps to go here. So now we got 18 coming up on 18 laps to go here in stage 2. We're in third, still behind Harvick and Kyle Busch, but Denny Hamlin's going to get a run as we get stuck in some lap traffic. So Hamlin's going to join the fray. Lap traffic not wanting to back down. Unfortunately, Harvick and Busch get by, and so now we have to try to get past the lap traffic. We're going to try to split the gap, not giving us a lot of space, and we do. So now it's time to catch Hamlin and Harvick. Hopefully Kyle Busch gets a little stuck in this traffic, but he is blown by these lap cars. Kyle Busch 2.5 seconds ahead of us. He's trying to close in on his second stage win. We're trying to catch Hamlin and Harvick, and we do have Matt Kenseth in our rear view, the 2003 champion. The late replacement on the season is showing out here, trying to show that he's not coming out of retirement for nothing. He's behind us in 5th position, still trying to sit in our rear view. You can see him there. But we're catching Hamlin and Harvick here on the back straightaway. Got to try to use these lap cars to our advantage in order to pass them. And there's actually a caution, so we're not going to be able to use lap cars. We are on caution, and we do need to pit here in this stage. So we are going to pit sitting in the 5th now. As we drop a spot, had to clean up a little bit of damage. Kenseth gets in front of us, but it's now going to be 13 to go here in stage 2 as we cross the line, sit next to Truex on the high side. As we try to take a look at who was that in the pits, it looks like Joey Logano is going to be out for the race. So that's unfortunate for him. Looks like he caused that last caution and will not be able to continue. So unfortunate for Joey Logano, but fortunate for us. We're going to get 3 wide here on the backstretch and cut in front of Hamlin, now battling for the second position still with Harvick. Get a nice run. Looks like we're going to clear Harvick. And then now once more, it's just us and Busch trying to catch Kyle Busch here. It's 12 to go here in stage 2. Let's see if we can catch Kyle Busch here on this lap. So coming to the line is us and Kyle Busch neck and neck once more. See if we can't get the edge here. Look at us right next to each other. Literally can't even fit in between these two cars. It's so tight. But look at this, neck and neck still in turns 1 and 2. This is an amazing battle for the lead. Look at us. Now we finally take the lead. Kyle Busch has the high line. Does he have enough momentum? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're going to hold this lead. No, we get the break. Almost hit the apron. We do hit the apron. That is going to cost us some positioning. That's not only going to cost us first, that's also going to cost us second, and it might even cost us third as Harvick is still in our mirror. So the same 5 cars just trading spots here. 10 to go in stage 2, and we're sitting in third. Now we go a little high, so a little tight on the turn. That's going to allow Harvick and Kenseth to pass us. So just like that, we went from first to 5th in the span of a half a lap. Anything can happen here in the NASCAR Cup Series. And now we have to fight in order to get back to the top. So we're here at the last lap of stage 2, still sitting in the 5th position. And that looks like where we're going to finish. So we finished in 5th. Busch and Harvick to the line. Looks like Busch takes stage 2. So now Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick were battling. But we take 5th position. Not bad. Improved on our 7th place in stage 1. So Kyle Busch wins stage 1 and wins stage 2. So will he win stage 3? We're going to have to find out. At stage 3, we're about to get underway. 52. Well, actually, excuse me. I'm doing my math wrong. What does it say? Oh, it is 52. 52 laps here in stage 3. Sorry. Had a little math mess up there, but starting in 5th position. Kurt Busch looks like got in front of us on the pit stop, and we're going to, as I don't know where Kyle Busch went. Kyle Busch must have had a penalty or something in the pits. Kyle Busch is nowhere to be found up here. So the winner of stage 1 and stage 2 actually started behind us. It looked like in 7th. So we'll see if that blunder in the pits is enough as we smash into the wall. Martin Truex comes by us. Suarez also comes behind us. Suarez running a nice race. And John Hunter Nemechek behind us. It is looking at the standings. He's in 7th. So good showing out from the rookie there. But see if we can regain here on the back straightaway and get back into the top 5. Looks like we will. Now we got to try to get past Truex, try to take our 4th position back, as it looks like it's pretty obvious who the top cars are in this race. But the real question is, who's going to win it? So a little farther into the race, 34 to go, about to be 33 laps to go. And we're sitting in 5th still, just kind of the same old, just can't get past the top pack, but leading the rest of the pack. But we might be able to here. Looks like a little bit of lap traffic is not going to let the leaders by, so this might be our chance to come in here and slide. Looks like Hamlin's in the lead, but these 2 lap cars definitely in the way, so we're going to try to split them. This is our chance to take the lead if we can get around these cars. So we're going to take it 3 wide here into the turn. This is our chance, but Brendan Gaughan comes down on us. Come on, Brendan, you can't just come down on us like that. That's going to allow Kyle Busch to squeak through, so Kyle Busch is going to take the lead here. Now we just got to see if we can get by him. Finally going to be on us, but Gaughan, man, he really cost us that first place position here. If he would have just stayed up higher, we could have cleared those cars. Kyle Busch would still be stuck behind them. But nonetheless, we're sitting in 2nd now. Still some lap traffic. Looks like Kyle Busch is going to get stuck behind them once more. It's our chance to catch him, and he's going to go low. So it looks like Corey LaJoie had a solid outing at Daytona, but now we're going to come up on him, see if we can come past this lap traffic with ease. And, oh my gosh, Corey LaJoie. Oh no, Corey LaJoie. I don't know what happened there. That's definitely going to be a caution, but I swear we didn't touch him. I don't know what happened to Corey LaJoie there, but he just really got loose, and he swiped us on the left side, so we got a little damage on our left. That's going to cost us a second in the pits, and that's going to cost us a position. So Denny Hamlin gets in front of us as most everybody pitted, and we're going to start the restart in 3rd. So no biggie, we're going to start on the low side. That's where we want to be anyway. So green flag here at Las Vegas. As you can see, 2 cars now in the pits. Corey LaJoie officially out of the race. So I don't know if he just blew a tire or what, but he just really got sideways right there. But it looks like we have a pretty solid restart. We're going to take that position back with ease with Hamlin, and then we're going to come up on Kyle Busch once more. It's just the 2 of us, and we get a nice run down this back straightaway. A rest from the pack. So a little 2 battle once more. Who else would it be at this point in the race? We obviously know who the top cars are. Can we get Kyle Busch here? It's going to be a battle. The rookie Bobby Carter, the dirt track veteran, working on the 2-time champ Kyle Busch. Never would have thought you would have saw this at the beginning of the season, but Bobby Carter gets the best of Kyle Busch here, and we have the lead coming up on the back straightaway. 28 to go here at Las Vegas. Can we keep the lead on the rest of the way? We're going to have to find out, but it's not going to be easy. Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, you know who have been running good this race. As we come up, it's going to be 27 to go here in the Pennzoil 400. Speed of about 3 laps, still in 1st position. Done a pretty solid job holding Kyle Busch, but he's right on our tail. Looks like he's going to try to get a low line run. We're still trying to stick to this midline, and us and Kyle Busch once more neck and neck. We get a little loose in the turns. The backside keeps wanting to sling out. That's going to allow Kyle Busch to make a clean pass. So now sitting in 2nd, got our work cut out for us. Hasn't been easy to pass Kyle Busch all race long, but we still got to try to do it here. 23 to go, coming up on the line, neck and neck. You can see that backside wanting to slide out, and we're still in 2nd, right behind Busch coming to the line. It's going to be 22 left to go in this race, and we have a very solid lead on the rest of the pack, but it's not going to be easy. It looks like our fuel is literally on the black. It looks like we're just going to be able to make it. And we get a run here on Kyle Busch. Take the lead going into turns 3 and 4. Can we hold it coming to the line? He has the top line run. And, oh, well, we are going to hold the lead coming to the line because there is a caution out. Can't really see who it is. Nobody's, might have been, I guess, Ryan Preece. So Ryan Preece is pitting. Looks like he was the one that caused the caution. But we hold on to the 1st position, and we're not going to pit. So I'll see you guys on the flip side of this caution. So sitting in first, coming to the line, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski round out the top 5. But we're green here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It is going to be 18 laps to the end. Hopefully we'll be green the rest of the way. Let's see. And I'll see you guys on the flip side of this lap. We're going to go racing here. So we had a brilliant restart. We got off to a huge jump out there. Kyle Busch slowed back a little bit, but Harvick, Keselowski, and the rest of the pack catching up. I don't know if it was because we didn't take the corner. The corner's good enough. We're a little slow heading into the corners, but we're back in 7th. Now Kevin Harvick in front of us, and he is not giving a single inch. He blocked us high, but we're going to try to slip by underneath him. Car is a little tight, though, sliding up the track. That's going to allow Keselowski to get underneath us as the 3 of us coming to the line. So we're in a very hard spot. We got to not only pass Kevin Harvick, but we got to hold off Brad Keselowski. And the number 2 car looks like he's going to take the number 2 spot from us as we battle side by side into the back straightaway. Kyle Busch lurking in the weeds. Obviously can't forget about him as he's had arguably the fastest car all day. So Kevin Harvick, and we bumped the apron a little bit. That's going to mess up that run on Kevin Harvick. And that's going to allow Brad Keselowski to once again slide underneath us, almost touch the wall too. So a little all over the place here. 15 to go at Las Vegas as we take you into the first 2 turns. Keselowski gets the pass. Now Kyle Busch trying to go low as well. Hopefully we can get a run here. Keselowski slides up to block us. That's unfortunate. That's going to allow Kyle Busch now to fly up to arguably the number 2 position. Yeah, he gets a nice solid run into the turn. He's now side by side with Keselowski. We're going to force this shield up top. Let's see if we can take it 3 wide. Unfortunately, we can't. But Kyle Busch gets a clean pass on Keselowski. So sitting in the 4th position with 14 laps to go here in Las Vegas. And we go into the turn, get a little too hot, and we have to slam on the brakes. That allowed Denny Hamlin to fly underneath us. So the car's a little tight in the turns, and that's kind of costing us a spot. I don't think we have a winning car, but the fact that we're in this position with the kind of car we got is pretty awesome. So who knows, maybe we can take the checkered here at Las Vegas. But we have our work cut out for us. But we actually we get a caution. That's got to be helpful. That's going to, put us back with the rest of the pack, and that's going to give us the inside. And we've had a solid inside run. Don't know who caused the caution, but we'll take it as we're obviously not going to pit as we're fully good on fuel now. These caution laps really helping us out. And now we're 5th coming up on the line here. It's going to be 10 laps to go to the end. Green flags back in the air. 10 laps to go here in the Pennzoil 400. So coming to the line, we're all the way back up to 2nd, right neck and neck with Kyle Busch. Of course, once more, Kevin Harvick has the lead. 9 laps to go here. Will it be a green to the end? But we got our work cut out for us if we want to take home this victory. But it's definitely in sight. We just got to catch Kevin Harvick as well as hold off Kyle Busch. But that's no easy task. Going down the back stretch, Kevin Harvick, Bobby Carter. We get a clean pass on Kyle Busch. Now can we take the lead? We got to work on Harvick. As we have been working all day. It's been a solid race car. Props to Playfast Motorsports for giving us this car. But we're coming up on the lap with 8 laps to go. So now it's 5 laps to go, 4.5 technically, as we still have 3rd place. Still got to try to get past Kyle Busch and Harvick. They've been the top 2 cars. We hit the apron once more, unfortunately. And now we got Brad Keselowski and Denny Hamlin sitting behind us. So more cars to hold on. Denny Hamlin's going to get underneath us with 4 laps to go at the line, sitting in the 4th position. Got a little high, got a little loose, and that's going to allow Hamlin to get the pass for 3rd. And we've just been loose. We've just been a little loose in the turns, been tight in some turns. But look at this, running right up against the wall. That's a good move to get up and up next to Denny Hamlin once more, right up against the wall. But once again, our backside just wanting to swing out as we now sit in fourth. That's 3 laps to go here, and we're going to speed ahead to the last lap. Here's the last lap at the Pennzoil 400. Sitting for Brad Keselowski's behind us like a Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick battling for the lead, neck and neck. Kyle Busch won stage 1 and stage 2. Kevin Harvick looking to steal stage 3 as we have to hold off Brad Keselowski. Hopefully we can catch Hamlin on this back straightaway. And we got a little bit of a run. Can we get around? Harvick just took the lead. That apron's going to cost us as looks like we're gonna hold off Keselowski. Who's gonna win? Harvick, Busch at the line. I think Harvick got him as we get 4th position. Finished 4th, not bad. I'm happy with the 4th place finish. I think we could have cracked top 3, could have cracked top 3 if we would have been able to not hit the apron and hold off Hamlin. But we get 4th, not bad. Let's take a look at the standings. Kevin Harvick did win. He won by 12 hundredths of a second, or is that 12 tenths of a second? But he won by 1/10 of a second regardless. So another close finish. As dang, that's a wreck in the background. I don't know who that was who just got upended, but I don't think that was Logano or Corey LaJoie. So somehow that car finished the race. But back to the top, Kevin Harvick wins by 1/10 of a second. So we've had 2 races, 2 close finishes. But we take 4th, not bad in the point standings. We're now 1st in the points. We'd like to obviously get a win and clinch the playoffs, but still got lots of races to go. So now Kevin Harvick's in the playoffs. Kyle Busch led the most laps with 76. We had the fastest lap here at Las Vegas. On the move, John Hunter Nemechek started 32nd. He finished 12th, so that's a good run for the rookie. And then tough break, Logano, he started 6th, and we saw him bow out in last place. So that's it for race 2. Next race will be the Auto Club 400 at Auto Club Motor Speedway out in California. 100 laps here. But that'll be up next. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've had a lot of fun playing NASCAR Heat, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button. Unfortunately, there will be no race next week. I am going out of town next week, so there will be no race next week, but we will do Auto Club in a couple weeks. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Hit that button for more notifications so you don't miss a single video uploaded on the channel. This is Mr. Rob, and I'm saying class is dismissed.